Wow, I did it.
Oh, how do you feel? Free?
Free. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
I sure can. What is that thing?
This is an Apple Pen, and it's for my iPad, brought to you by Apple as well.
What do you use the iPad for?
I'm the last person on the planet Earth who needs one. Like, if you watch the commercials, everyone's like an artist or something, like planning their business model.
Mm-hmm.
And I play the game Homescapes, which is about a man who's a butler who moves back home with his parents, who are apparently millionaires and live in a huge mansion. And you beat each game, which is basically like Candy Crush or like Bejeweled, and then that's how you can renovate a different room in the house. Any questions about that? Or
Just to start off with, um, you bought it to play that game, or you bought it and then you discovered that game, or what's sort of the order of
mm-hmm.
operations here?
I got it as a gift, and I said, "Huh, what am I going to do about this one?" And then I asked around because I want to become a gamer. I'm not a gamer. This is not a gamer game, but I had my friend Nkechi. She was like, "Homescapes is for you, babe," and I said, "I don't know if you realize I'm really not a gamer." She goes, "Check out Homescapes, okay?" And oh, did I ever? It's like you and Mini Gay Girlfriend.
Nothing's like me and Mini Get Girlfriend. No, I'm sure that this is more stimulating. I'm sure that this is a normal game to get addicted to.
It serves. I recently saw a YouTube about I watched a channel about cults, and there's this really small one that was run by this woman who was basically just like a drunk, like white yogi type lady who had like maybe 15 people in her cult, and most of it was around her getting money for her games like this, like Farmville and stuff, and it would be like Mother God needs more cash for her games and her happiness.
No.
Yes. And people loved, they're like, they thought she was God, and that all God wanted to do was like play games on her. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Uh,
Where can I
it
watch
was
this?
Fundy Fridays is what I watch. She's this amazing person who does every week a special on fundamentalist Christian weird shit. Fundy Fridays is her channel. Please go. Like,
I will.
yeah.
I mean, you're pitching me this stuff like it's a
Yeah.
goal of mine to get addicted to YouTube. And I'm not some moral look.
No.
I'm not this like I'm not on my phone. It's like I'm on my phone. I hate my screen time. I hate my screen time alert. I hate how much it says. It sucks. I'm very very addicted to my phone, but it's actually it's like I feel like your stuff is actually like is more like productive maybe. It's like you've actually when you finish the day, you've actually like seen something. Even if it's like a 10-minute, even it's like still at the end of a 10-minute video, it's like you've seen a 10-minute video.
Okay, I hear you there. I think that what I've tried to do over time is parlay my Instagram. Instagram is particularly poisonous for me. And so I've parlayed it into kind of like a YouTube TikTok addiction, which
Mm-hmm.
does feel like a little more substancy, although it still erases entire days of my life, which
Sure.
I do wish I had. I mean, you write articles, you write blogs, you like, you work a full job. Like I can lose days of my life. And you've resisted TikTok and YouTube. So maybe you get lost in like you mostly get lost in Instagram?
I get lost in Instagram a lot. I get lost in Twitter a lot. I get lost in online shopping.
Twitter.
Twitter and online shopping, honestly, it's very disordered. Yeah. And not always shopping, not always shopping. It's like looking at stuff to buy for hours and then being like, I shouldn't. And then it's like at least buy the thing. You've been looking
Right.
at this for 3 hours.
Right, right,
At
right,
least
right,
fucking buy the thing. But I don't even have that to show for it. It's like I
right.
know 65 purses that I really fucking want. and perfumes that whatever.
And you don't have incentive to stop because you're not like in debt from it. Like you
Right,
just,
right. I haven't
so you're
suffered
like,
any consequences. It's like low level consequences all the time. It's like a low level amount of misery, which I'm like, this is fine. I'll just live in this, like
is this what we need? It might be what we need in a time that is so just horrible.
yeah,
The world is ending. Maybe we need a little just like cuddly, yummy, yummy online shoppy time.
maybe, yeah,
But like
yeah.
maybe also we should like go to the forest.
We should go to the forest and make love to a stump and
Yeah.
see what we come back with. This is why mini gay girlfriend.
Hmm.
Well, okay, this is a whole. I got something to say about mini gay girlfriend.
Okay.
So I've reached the end of the game, and I have a conspiracy theory. Okay. So, you graduate the levels. It's like you're dating, then you become girlfriends, then you move in together, you get engaged, you get married.
Absolutely.
When you get married, and then with each of those levels, there's like 3 new games
Okay.
that you play. And then the levels of it, it's like then you have all these levels to keep track of. So you always have to keep your girlfriend or your wife like full up on attention,
Oh my God.
romance, flirting, dating. So you have to like play all of the different games. So it's like like I haven't been playing, so I'm in trouble. So it's like these bars are
Oh,
low, you know, and you got to feed the
Julia.
pet and everything. That's what I'm saying. So that after you get married, you go on a honeymoon. You think, okay, we're going on a honeymoon. It's like fun to unlock a thing. You're on the beach suddenly. On the beach, there's no new games. It says it's just that the picture is of you on a beach, and then there's no more. And then you just have to keep the levels. It's like you just have to maintain the levels. You have to keep the bars high at like 100
Or you
or super high,
die
or she breaks up with you.
up
And
with
so
you.
so this is what I'm saying. It's like she's
It's
mad at me. Yeah, yeah,
wait, wait,
yeah.
wait. It's
Yes, yes.
also
Hmm.
it's also just a very you go, you go.
She's mad at me all the time because I can't keep the levels up. She's mad because I didn't flirt with her enough. As soon as I flirt with her more, it's like, oh, she's mad we didn't do more romance.
You
But then
can't
it's like
win.
I can't win. And then it's like, but then when I do win and the levels are, it's like the bars will be all the way filled up, and I've like done the stuff I'm supposed to do, and there's no new levels. You come home from the honeymoon, there's nothing else. You just got to keep the bars full time now, just over and over. And these games are not super stimulating, so it's really just like deep 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 deep. It's not stimulating at all. So this is what I'm saying. Remember, when I was on this in 2011, I was not prepared. I kept going through the girls because I want to see what dating each one was like, right?
Okay.
This time, I told you I'm 30. I was ready for it. I've been with Sam we got married. We did all this stuff. We got married. We've been together for like 38 days or something. I think that the app wants to mirror marriage. Someone who made this app is cynical about marriage and wants to communicate that marriage is shitty and that we shouldn't do it, and wants you to like live that and like arrive at that for yourself. Because I'm like, what are we doing here? I'm just doing this. It's like I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm just playing the same games. She's always mad at me because I didn't play the games good enough.
Like marriage sucks.
Yeah, and when I do it good, there's no payoff. So what I don't know is who and why.
Who made this game?
But was it a lesbian who doesn't want to get married, who she's like an app developer? She made it. Her girlfriend wants to get married. She doesn't want to get married.
I have a
She
whole
makes a
different
game.
theory.
She's like, I have this, and she's like, play the game. Girl gets addicted to it. It's like her game the whole time is to make her girlfriend play the game, arrive at this by herself. Marriage is shitty. That's my
I have a whole
conspiracy
different
theory.
I have a whole different theory.
Okay.
It was an earnestly made by a lesbian who believes the goal is the endless honeymoon in hell. Like the perpetual filling of the bars. This is my true joy, is making my partner happy forever. Lesbian bed death commences. That's okay. It's a price we pay to just be enraptured in each other for eternity of every single day. It's just the most lesbian game I've ever heard of, just like, no, there is an end to the game. The game actually is just over at some point, except what's over is that any fun. You're
Right.
just
Doing the
sitting
same shit
on a beach. Maybe the beach is fun for a week.
Yeah.
Then she gets antsy. She went da-da.
Okay, can I read you some of the just a sampling of the reviews for my
Please.
mini gay girlfriend? Wow, what a cute game. I'm not gay or a girl, but it's entertaining all the same. Keep up the good work.
There's a straight man playing my mini gay girlfriend?
This is a good app if you're actually gay. This app teaches you things that are kind of important in gay relationships for females. For example, things like listening, perfect timing for kisses and hugs, paying attention, and remembering certain things the partner said. Good app. Resembles real stuff.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. If you're playing this, if you're playing this app, you're gay. I do want to say that. If you're playing this app, you're gay.
If you're playing mini gay girlfriend, you're gay, even if you're a man playing it.
Yeah. Did you see that Black Mirror episode where the the friends, the straight male friends, playing the video game, the virtual reality thing? They have
so
sex in the virtual reality video game, and then it's like, are they straight, or is that just a thing? Because it's like, my mini gay girlfriend is just sort of a more rudimentary version of that. It's like your avatar, and you're being this identity, and you're enjoying dating a woman. I should just end it. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it right now.
You're deleting?
Right now. No, I'm gonna break up with her. Look,
break up live on the air.
She's mad at me anyway. Okay,
I see.
She is. Look,
it's actually she's triggering.
Married. Yeah, she is triggering. 36 days married. Okay. A little broken heart, question mark. Yes, I'm going to tap that. Dump her. Do you want to end it with Sam? It's not her, it's you. You love her, you're just not in love with her. Whatever the reason, if you miss her, you can always try and get back together via the ex-girlfriends menu.
Oh, no, don't.
Dump her.
End it.
I dumped her on the beach. You've broken her mini gay heart. Share on my wall, baby. Wow, I did it.
Oh, how do you feel? Free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've known it was over for a while, you know?
And so this moment is like, it's like clarifying. I mean, she'll have stuff to deal with because like she didn't see it coming, but
right.
You kind of have gone through the stages of grief.
I think I was blinded by it was like, the vest, the tie. I was sort of projecting things onto her that I wanted her to be, that she. I kept asking myself, I kept trying to say, like, it's like, how am I keeping her happy? Am I keeping her happy enough? I forgot to think about, am I happy?
Number one. She'll do well, though, because, like, dykes and vests, they really clean up in our community. Like, they do well. They never fail.
They really, really do.
To find a gal who wants to take care of them, make them breakfast.
They're sitting at the poker table just like raking the chips in.
It is incredible.
It's astounding.
Really.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's all is right with the world, you know?
You know what's not right with the world is the show Sexy Beasts.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah.
How
many episodes did you watch?
2.
Me too.
Are there any gay ones coming up, do you think? Did you look into it?
Well, I didn't look into it, but my thinking is like, if there's gonna be a gay one, it's got to be 1 or 2. You can't bury a gay one 3 in. You're setting the tone. It's like, you've lost us now.
No, Marriage and Mortgage did that. Did you watch Marriage and Mortgage? Marriage and Mortgage?
I watched 1 episode. I didn't like it that much.
There's 2 amazing.
I thought it was like too false premisey. Like, it's like, if we have.
It was. I mean, clearly it's like they've already decided before it even starts, which is fine.
Yeah.
But there's this cute lesbian couple, older. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like two. It's beautiful. Anyway, I think it was a third ep. They buried it in there in a way that
That's the
was kind
wrong
of cool.
move.
They were being very like, what is it? Are they different for some reason? Should they? What is this weird? Yeah, we just threw them in number 3. What? We don't
Could have
care. They're
been number
gay.
1, could have been number 5.
Could have fooled me. I don't
Landed
see
at
gay.
3. Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
see sexuality.
You're right. You're right. That is equality. To me, I was thinking it's like you got to drop it by 2, otherwise you've lost us.
I know, but
I'm not going back for number 3. It's a terrible show.
you know I'm coming back for 3.
I do, yeah.
It's a show. I guess the idea, the unspoken idea, is that it's for hot people to know what it's like to date while being ugly.
Yes, but yes, yes. But this is what I don't get about the show is, one, just like Love is Blind, it really wants to position like attraction as like morally wrong. Physical attraction is morally wrong. If
Is
you don't
morally
like
what?
someone, is morally wrong.
Right.
If you don't like someone based on their voice and personality alone, you're a shallow, superficial, womanizing
Freak.
salute. Yeah. Yeah.
Slut.
Who doesn't deserve love? So that is fucked up. But then also, they always end up being hot. So you're not even like testing that hypothesis.
Right, because you're not worried. They all know it's going to be a hot person.
They're on reality TV. It's going to be a hot person. The unveiling has to be climactic. So it's going to be a hot person.
Right,
Plus,
like
it's like you see their body, or like one
I
of the
know.
it's like, okay, this girl who's like, it's like Amber and Alexis. They both got slamming bodies. Girls named Amber and Alexis, and they've got slamming bodies. It's like, yeah, they're gonna be hot, you know?
But the first guy, I was astonished when when he got out of that beaver costume or whatever that. What was he? A monkey?
Sort of like a nutria almost, yeah.
Okay, the contestant, and he had long, luscious hair. I didn't find him
you're talking about the first episode. Yeah.
first episode.
Yes. Yeah, I was shocked too.
I didn't find him attractive.
I didn't either. And
but people I was in the room with said hot, 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 and I said, no.
Mm-mm.
It reminds me though of like Halloween times, obviously for obvious reasons, but and because like you know sometimes Halloween like someone has like a witch nose on, and then like you have like you're in like panties or something crazy, and then you're just both sitting in conversation and you're like talking about like money woes, because you're just like at a party holding a drink.
Chris has a thing about this.
Really?
He like hates when people are fighting in costume. It's like it makes him physically uncomfortable and like mad. So like Vanderpump Rules, whenever they're like, you know, they have those crazy costume parties,
Yes.
and then drama breaks out at every single one of them. And so they're like, it's like people like tearfully discussing their relationship
with like an angel halo like bobbing above their head and like wings being
or like yeah. It's like one is Elvis and one is yeah.
It's like they have to be on cocaine. Like they have to be on a drug to be distracted enough to not be like, I can't believe we're doing this and there's feathers flopping around.
Also, I think I have a problem with, okay, and I know this is true for you too, but I love reality television. I think it's an exquisite art form that society really has not caught up to yet in terms of how powerful it is. But when a show, so I do like, I feel like I hold it to standards because there is such great reality TV. And this show, if I can diagnose the problem, it's twofold. One, the stakes are low.
Yeah.
The stakes are too low.
Yeah.
When the person gets eliminated after one date and they're like that girl on the second episode when she was like, I want him to think about this moment for the rest of his life.
Right.
You went on one date with him and you were in a mask. Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure it was shot in one day because there's no way they would do those costumes and makeup. It's like you just triple the budget every single hour that, whatever. So there's no stakes. Two, the narrator, he's got to go. He's got to go. The funny narrator. It's like the show can't be absurd, and then the narrator is also fun. It's like, let the show do the heavy lifting of being the absurd thing.
They also edit it to be like, look at this stupid thing this person said. It's like, I don't care. He has beaver teeth on and they're getting their feet massaged. And like, we're just
Right.
supposed to be like the
Yeah.
funny thing is like that he's a weird guy, kind of like, no, it's that there's
Get
two
out of the
women.
way. Yeah. Get out of the way of the show.
Now that I've heard your smart person perspective, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I
Hey, I'm not trying to yuck your yum. Look, I'm not like, this is a stupid ass show. It's like, my problem
No.
is not with the masks. Honestly, it's like, my problem is not with the absurd premise, although it does, you know what it feels a little like, in
What?
like 30 Rock, when they're always like making jokes about, it's like Jack will always like reference like a new show that's being pitched to the network or something. Like there's one where he's like, 12 hot nannies move into a mansion and try to help fat kids lose weight, or like something like that. It sounds like a 30 Rock joke.
It looks like a 30 Rock sketch.
It really does.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little dystopian that it exists. Just because like the sheer amount of like cold hard cash that has gone into the toilet for a show like this.
So I think the main concept, perfect. I'm just hung up on the details, but largely.
Marvel must, I don't know how much money they got over there at Marvel, but Julia, we don't consume superhero, like we're not, I get it.
It's
I know
foreign
this.
to me. Totally.
And it's like, we're too behind already. And it's like something for like
much to, yeah,
cool teens. But I saw Black Widow in theaters.
You saw Black Widow in theaters.
I did that. And it was a gift to myself that I couldn't be more grateful for.
This is what I know. Tell you what I know. Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Bring me into it, Crosby.
Okay.
Set the scene. I mean, tell me how you found yourself there.
I got a little curious when I watched the last one, which I couldn't tell you the name of it, and Captain Marvel is in it. The last like Marvel thing was with Captain Marvel with Brie Larson. She brought me into the theaters. They're doing a smart thing, and they're doing what The Bachelor is so good at doing, which is like pulling in outsiders somehow with little things. Bachelor did it with Bachelor in Paradise, where it makes fun of itself, the show itself. And so I was like, this show kind of gets it. Maybe I'm here for it. And then you're just addicted and it doesn't matter. That happened with Captain Marvel. It's like, also Florence Pugh. So Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, I was like, she's won an Oscar, you guys. Okay. We gotta, and then Florence Pugh, same. I love her.
I love her too.
So I was like, I'm showing up. And it's action. First, there's a fight between the two of them. It's two girls and they're not holding back. They're fucking beating each other up like to a and they're both professionals. And I don't even mean this like in a horny way. I just mean like, I feel like we're always seeing men fighting a lot. And I'm always like, bored. Like, it's not cool and it's not great or whatever to me. I'm just like, cool, great. Oh, nah. Next. And then you also see like men kind of like pulverizing women.
Right.
And it's a little like uncomfortable. I want this to be over. Or women beating up men. And you're like, raw,
it's like too
raw.
Cartoony. They're like flipping through the air and like,
yeah.
And
it's like being like, see, look, woman beats up man too in this world. And you're like
Kill Bill vibes.
Yes.
Charlie's Angels vibe. Yeah.
Yes. It's like this like revenge theme. And you're like, cool, great. But this is like two women in equal strength, equal training. They're sister. Like there's so much there and they're beating each other up. And it's like, I've never felt so, I'm like, oh, is this why men like action movies where it's like other men beating up other men? Because it's like, it feels different. It's like fun. It was fun to watch. It was fun for me to watch it.
You're like, glorifying violence is wrong unless it's
Unless-
between two hot women.
It's just that like I had never seen something like that before. The other thing is it is a dark time in life, and suddenly I'm understanding like the escapism of these movies is like pretty. Also Marvel has $100 billion, and so everything looks really good now. It's not cheesy, other than like the writing is really good in this movie actually too, compared to like I feel like when we were like early 2000s, when these were first like coming up, these like big Marvel movies, it was kind of like corny, and they've become like funnier, and the acting is so good. I think the writing is pretty good too, and like it is an escape. Like there is a world where I'm like, fuck, can't we just have superheroes? Like can't we just have people who like just fix it? Just fix it. They have literal magical powers, and their whole life is dedicated to like finding girls who are being sex trafficked and like fixing the drought, and like can't we just. So in that sense, it is like 2 hours of like pure escapism, like joy and like serotonin.
I can see how that would be compelling. I have no access. I don't know how they used to be written. I have like no access point for this. But
Go
when
see
you
Black
like that,
Widow.
you do make me believe it. I finished Jane Lynch's book.
Okay, you read Lightning Speed. It's incredible. Go on, tell me more. Did you love?
I loved.
I know.
I loved. You were right. You
How
said it changed
hot?
your life. So hot. So hot. The hard thing was that, she's telling this story, her life story of work and relationships and all this stuff. She meets her wife. She's saying like how it's all kind of like falling into place. She used to feel like,
Yeah.
not good at relationships, used to do all this stuff. Now she's finally happy. And of course, I'm reading in the future, and I know that she and her wife are divorced.
I
And they
know.
were not married for that long at all. Sorry, we
Okay,
just
but
caught her in a moment. We caught her in one single moment, and it was hard to be in the future for that.
I know, but for a little more of like a silver lining, like full story can be beautiful even with the divorce, is that they're besties. They're besties still. And they love each other, and they like appreciate each other, and it seems as though there's no hard feelings. They even roommated at one point post divorce. Seems like there's
Wow.
healthy, cool things happening with that.
Wow.
Yeah. Which might help, like listen.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, case closed.
She's so hot.
Yeah.
I have wondered, it's like, will I get to experience this in my life, like a tryst with an older woman?
Mm-hmm. I had a dream the other night
Tell it.
of like an affair with like the type of coach, like that coach from Glee.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, like not Jane Lynch, the other one.
I don't know the other one.
Super, very butch, like anyway, extreme gym teacher from high school vibes. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was in my dream, and it was fun.
It was
So
specifically a sex dream, or it was just hot because of
it wasn't specifically sexual. It was just sort of like kind of very
wasn't the
flirty.
main
Like
dish.
it wasn't as how was my Ellen dream.
Oh my God.
Which
I envy it. I envy it. I wish this was this Black Mirror episode where you could download each other's dreams, because I would
I
download that.
know. I know.
I know.
You would really be like, Crosby, you'd call me after, you'd be like, whoa.
We literally were like, okay, this episode has to be a little bit straighter. And
Oh,
you're like talking about women fighting, your sex dreams about Ellen.
The women fighting wasn't in a gay way. You want to make that gay? It's not gay. It's really not.
I think
at all. No, like not even a little. None of it was erotic for me. Them fighting, it really was like, it felt revolutionary. Like it felt
you were like,
like
we're doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah. I was like, this is what should have been happening all along.
And it wasn't even a little bit horny.
Not at all. Not even for a moment was I like,
I know you're saying, I believe you. The way you're saying it,
yeah.
the way you're saying it, I believe you.
So that was for the straights.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're so glad you can be here with us for this conversation.
You could do one more thing, and I hate to even ask you. I hate to even.
Oh, I literally hate asking.
It's oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. This is so embarrassing.
Like and comment.
Even you could do those in any order that you sort of want to, whatever feels comfortable and true to you.
Comment and say, Crosby, you're a dumb bitch for all I care.
Literally, we would love that.
Comment that.
Any
in fact,
press.
In fact, I double dog dare you to comment that. And then like and